My name is Colin Scholes. The subject I'll be talking about today is future fuels and petroleum. Future fuel and petroleum fits in either of the final 2 years of the Masters of Chemical Engineering, but cannot be taken as a breadth subject. The subject is designed for students who have already completed their first year and are ready to specialise. In future fuel and petroleum, students can expect to learn how to make, generate, purify, convert, and transport low-carbon fuels that will eventually replace petroleum products. Students will cover the hydrogen economy and the methanol economy and how they can replace petroleum products in everyday life, as well as stimulate petroleum plants and learn how to build hydrogen generators.
Currently in the energy sector, there's a massive focus on decarbonisation and reaching net zero emission targets, and this traditionally involved a shift from traditional oil and gas applications and a shift towards future fuel alternatives. The industry is shifting towards finding ways to decarbonise and working on projects such as developing low sulphur gasoline or biofuels, which very much builds upon the foundations learned in petroleum processing. And I think this subject is really great in covering the entire spectrum, starting from petroleum and reservoir engineering through to learning about the current technologies.
Future fuel and petroleum is a very hands-on subject. Students get to use the creator space to build equipment that they will test in our wet labs. The subject covers not just the generation of energy, but also transportation and storage, which normally isn't talked about in chemical engineering, with lots of additional real-world knowledge.
I think the most memorable or satisfying aspect of the subject was when we built these water electrolyzers. We were able to produce some hydrogen and actually collect that, and to see the little bubbles forming on the electrodes was very exciting. So we had to think about ways to create this electrolyzer, the materials we would use for our electrodes, the membrane and the gaskets, and this was all done in the Telstra Creator Space. And then after we built that, we were able to test this in the wet labs, which was really exciting.
Students who want to become a chemical engineer in the future will need the knowledge taught in future fuel and petroleum. Those students will also be enthusiastic and passionate about implementing solutions to the climate crisis.